What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. If you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I wanted to talk today about overcoming the fear of investing. And investing can be fearful for a lot of people. And the main reason that I've seen of that is because of losing money, the fear of losing money. You think that investing is a gamble. You think that, once you put your money in, that money has the potential of downsizing, of decreasing. And that's true to a certain extent. If you put money or put money in stocks or invest in a company, stocks don't go straight up. If you buy shares of a company, that share of that company might not go right up. Stocks are like steps. It can drop down, it can go up slowly, it can go up, go down, go up. And stocks don't go straight up, and they don't go straight down. So that's very important to know that. So I can understand if I'm a person who doesn't know about investing, how that can be fearful, but I also had my battles with overcoming the fear of investing, and I had the same reasoning. I thought, if I place my money in this company, what's going to happen? I don't have any control over what's going to happen, and that's true. And I found out that investing is a powerful tool. It's a great thing to do. It's a great way to grow your money if you know what you're doing, and if you know how to maneuver in the stock market. And I wanted to share some things that helped me overcome investing, overcome the fear of investing. And I want to share a couple things that helped me. The first thing was education. Education is huge. And in order for me to get comfortable in investing in the stock market, I had to get educated. I had to learn more about the stock market. And what I did was basically ingrain myself in the stock market, meaning read books. I read books. I read books by Peter Lynch. I read books by Warren Buffett. Every day on TV or every day on my phone, I would, pull up CNBC app, or I would pull up Yahoo Finance, and just basically ingrain myself in the stock market so I can learn about the lingo, learn about the details of the stock market, see what's going on with these different companies, see what's going on in the world as far as politics, as far as the social political landscape, and just ingrain myself about what's going on in the world and learning the lingo, because the lingo can throw you off, because you seeing, when I first started, I'm seeing these numbers, I'm seeing the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and the Dow Jones, and I'm seeing what's going on with it. I'm seeing all these numbers pop up on the screen about where is the status of those stock market indexes. I'm like, what is this? What are these numbers? But then once you ingrain yourself in the lingo, once you learn about, you break things down in your terms and your own meaning, then you start to understand things. You keep it simple. So when I first started, I didn't know about, the market cap of a company, or volatility, ETFs, index funds. That's those terms. But once you ingrain yourself, once you hear the terms, I was able to put it in my own language to kind of break it down. Like, oh, okay, this what that means, and now I can understand the lingo when I'm listening to CNBC, and that's how it was when I first started. I just kind of ingrained myself in that language, ingrained myself in hearing every day, that's reading every day, and just education. Education is very huge because you have to just sit down and be able to understand something if you don't know what's going on with it. And I think a lot of people don't invest in themselves as far as education. They kind of expect things just to kind of come naturally to them, and sometimes it does, depending on your learning type. But I'll definitely suggest, education is huge in anything that we do, especially in just trying to get more financially astute, because there's something that's not taught in schools. I think now I've seen some programs of some school systems across the U.S. are starting to adapt and place those things, but it's far and in between. And it's very important that you invest in yourself, your financial education, because that's something that wasn't taught in schools. It's something that we learn the base, math, English, social studies, history, and stuff like that. But financial education really is something that you have to kind of really just do it by trial and error. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people are in bad financial situations nowadays, because they had to learn by trial and error. They had to, get in debt. They had to have a bad situation with a car loan or mortgage or credit card debt, and then they learn, oh, I did this wrong or this happened wrong. And so that's the fortunate thing. But always invest in your education. Always educate yourself. So that's my first thing is educate yourself. Ingrain yourself in the stock market. Ingrain yourself about investing in the market, and also just ingrain yourself in the study of money and how it works. Saving, investing. Learn about retirement plans and things of nature. Just invest in yourself. The second thing that helped me overcome the fear of investing was history. I studied the history of the stock market, and I was able to see that based on the history of the stock market over the past 100 or so years has always gone up. It's had its crashes. It's had its great recessions. It's had the Great Depressions. It's had multiple crashes and recessions and things of that nature. And the thing about that's normal. It's natural, because nothing always goes up. The economy is never going to go straight up. It's never going to stay good forever to where everybody everything is lovely, everything is happy, everything is going well. It's never going to it's never going to do that. It's always going to be in a situation where it goes up, has goes down, goes up, go down, or maybe sometimes it just consolidates, or sometimes we have crashes, and that's normal. But the thing about it is, you have to know that it's normal. You have to know that the economy has cycles. It has cycles of recession, cycles of expansion, those different cycles. So the stock market will never go up. So if you buy a stock and it goes up, you may have a situation where it goes through a bear market or a correction to where it goes down 5, 10, 15%, 20%. But you have to know that if nothing has changed with the fundamentals of the company, meaning nothing has changed with nothing has changed internally with the company, then that the company will be good. It's a good chance that the company will bounce back, because nothing has changed with the company. Just the overall market or that company is down at that moment. So it's very important to know about the history of the stock market. And I think that was what gave me confidence, because I saw that the stock market has been a big wealth generator over the past 100 or so years, with companies getting bigger, companies growing, companies having obviously bigger revenues, bigger profits, because the economy is getting bigger. And as the economy is getting bigger, these stocks are going up in value. The company is going up in value. So that's a great opportunity to buy good companies and hopefully at good prices, so you can take part in building wealth, and you can take part in those capital gains as these companies grow. So the big two things are education and knowing the history of the stock market, and that's what gave me the confidence in order to overcome my fear of investing. And it gave me the confidence to know that stock market is a great way to build wealth. So I want you to think about those two things. If you've never invested before and you feel kind of intimidated about investing, just think about research history and also get yourself educated. And once you do that, that'll be your confidence. That'll be your confidence to know that investing can be it is a wealth building tool in order to build your money. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and place a comment and let me know what you're thinking about in regards to investing. So I thank you guys for checking in, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.